Oh no. Welcome to week 2 of Road to the Marathon. As you saw from the beginning of this episode, yes, I did test positive for COVID. It has really messed my entire game plan up. So we're gonna have to redo everything. That's what happens. Sometimes you gotta pivot. But let's talk about last week, because last week was a tough week. One of the hardest weeks I had to deal with. And not just me. Because this all started with my wife, who got COVID for the very first time in her life. Amazing, I know, right? 4 years into, or 5 years basically, since the pandemic started. And I'm happy she's feeling better, because it was very hard on her. Monday night she struggled. She really was not feeling well at all. Body aches everywhere, could not get comfortable. I ended up not working out on Monday night because I wanted to stay with her and make sure she was okay. Gave her a COVID test. She tested negative. Let her sleep it off. She finally got sleep. She didn't sleep well, but she got sleep. She went to work the next day and then asked me to go pick her up. Picked her up, brought her home, made her soup.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Okay, I bought her soup. I didn't make her soup. She don't like the way I make my soup. Okay, I make the very worst soup ever. So I bought her soup. It wasn't great either. That being said, gave her a second COVID test and she tested positive. I ended up taking a COVID test. I was negative. My original plan was to run far on Tuesday. Being that Sunday I had a terrible run, I figured I gotta do something. I'll be fine. I got sleep. I should be good now. But she was not feeling well at all, so did not end up going running. Wednesday came. Wednesday was a tough one. So Wednesday was the beginning of my downfall, and I started feeling a little something. I had no energy. I started feeling very tired and very weak. Thursday came and I tested myself and I was positive. No, I told people who I was around, just being the safe side. But at the end of the day, I had COVID. And my nose started getting this way. See my nose right now? It's not good. It's still congested. But, you do what you gotta do. So this weekend was a complete wash. I was worse on Friday. Friday, I felt like I got hit by a truck. And meaning that I felt like I got hit by a truck, I couldn't do anything. The marathon is basically 8 weeks away. And this is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. But this is where we reevaluate and see where we can move forward. I'm doing this run for Make the Road New York. Again, if you haven't donated, please do. Even if it's like $5, something. Every little helps. We'll get to the fundraising a little later. But we're going to reevaluate the plan. And I decided I'm going to use the power of AI to develop this plan for me. Because at the end of the day, I got nothing to lose. And AI has everything to gain by showing me it's the way to go. Anywho, let's get right into it. So I'll put it on the screen for everyone to see with me. So we got this week 1 and 2 building base mileage with runs happening on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. By the way, I'm also moving away from weightlifting during this time period, so I will lose my muscles a little bit. But whatever I lose in fat, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Week 3 to 4, again, same concept. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday runs. With Saturday and Wednesday being the long days, basically. Week 5 and 6, peak mileage. This is where we're gonna just get the most mileage from the entire thing. I probably will end up touching 20. Even though it says we're only going 18 miles, because they say once you hit the half marathon point, the rest of it is kind of like you go on autopilot. So going to 18 miles should be fun. Week 7, tapering. Again, this is going to be a nice, easier run. Not that you went already 18 miles, you're going to go back to 12 just to keep it easy. And then race week, easy going just to make sure your muscles are pushing. Then it talks to you about some tips, nutrition, and all that other stuff. We'll get to nutrition next week. So that's the plan. Short term, like I said, try to focus on just getting healthy. Because at the end of the day, if I don't feel right, if I'm not breathing right, everything else fails. Now, let's talk about the fundraising. We are currently at $120. So guys, please donate. Even if it's a little bit, even if it's $1, I appreciate it. Every little helps, so I can say. So if you haven't, here's the link. Here's the QR code. Link is on the description asking for this stuff. If you're watching this on my Instagram, click my bio. Link's on there. Now, last but not least, the mental game of all this. This is hard on anything. Doing a marathon is a challenge. When you're running not just for yourself, it's going to be hard. So hopefully, everything comes together. Hopefully, my wife feels much better. Hopefully, I get better. Hopefully, my nose gets better. Because it definitely looks like I've been through a fight or two. Until then, guys, please subscribe. I hope you're enjoying this little content. And hopefully next time you'll see me sweaty.